Yeah, a view of a water bottle. I don't even care. It don't bother me. I don't even care. It don't bother me, dude. What it do? 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 Howdy, y'all. How's it going? Wow. I'm looking bushier and bushier. Look at this shit. I like it though. I kind of missed it. I trimmed this way back, and I don't know when it was. Around the time I shaved my head, I think. Trimmed it way back, and I missed it. And now it's getting floofy again. It's getting floofy again. So excited. So excited. The hair, on the other hand, has officially gotten to the point where, growing it out, where there's just nothing you can do but put a fucking hat on it, honestly. I mean, look at this shit. So, hats it is. Hats it is for Paul's ego until the hair grows out. And there's more beard than hair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you like look, he dances. The dancing alpaca, dude. Ashley got me this. She's got a pink one that she put on her hat. It's our little alpaca pair. Ashley loves them alpacas. Paul, I know you probably already know or don't care, but Brett is back on YouTube. Yeah, I don't care. And what am I supposed to say at this point? I told you so. I remember like a while back in the DFF subreddit, there was a fucking post like, "Oh man, dude, I think the manatee might actually be gone." And I responded, I was like, "He's not. He'll be back. It's just part of the fucking cycle. He's done. He just does this every time. He'll disappear for 3 months or 6 months, and then he's back." And sure enough, here he is. Seems like every time he does it, even though people are really familiar with Keenology now, every time he does it, people are just like, "Oh man, this might be the last one." It's like, hey Paul, I was born in '02, so I don't really get Y2K. What do you think? You're born in '02? How old are you then? Hold on, let's do some math. If it's 2018, you're 16. So you're 16. So you don't get Y2K? I don't really get Y2K either. 15? Okay, alright. Got it. Yeah, I don't really get why, like, you talking about, like, the big scare? The big, like, everybody was afraid? So I remember, here's how it was explained in the news media. Now, I don't know how true any of this shit was. In the news media, it was explained that, like, computers were not designed to roll over to three zeros or some shit. I don't know what it was that, like, computers were designed all within the 1900s and with the 1900s in mind, and that when it finally rolled over to the year 2000, that most computers wouldn't be prepared for that, wouldn't be able to handle that, and that it might absolutely shut down, like, the internet and online, transfers of money and all of this shit. So people were like, and the media just like ran with it, even though I'm pretty sure there was no proof that there was ever even a problem. I think it was just like a few like computer scientists or whatever had this theory that like, oh my god, these computers might not roll over, and then like the media just picked up and ran with it like it was actually going to happen. And people were all fucking freaked out. They thought that like, anything that used a computer might fail. Like, at that time computers had started to make their ways into cars. So people thought their cars might die in mid, like fucking being driven down the road, and the clock rolls over to 2000 and that might die. People thought airplanes might like fall out of the fucking sky, because they've got guidance computers and all that shit, and computers running all their fucking fuel and all that shit. So they thought that all those computers might die and airplanes might just start falling out of the fucking sky. There was like runs on the grocery store for bottled water and generators and gas cans and like all this like doomsday prepper shit. I remember there being stories, in like a month before Y2K from all over the country and probably from all over the world of people like lined up at the grocery store carrying like 16 cases of fucking water out to their car. And it's just like, you know, I was I was 19 and 20 while this narrative was being, well, 19 actually. I didn't turn 20 until after Y2K, so I would have been 19 while this narrative is being pushed in the media, and I didn't know what the fuck to believe. I mean, I had a feeling it was bullshit because when I looked around, like the place I was living, which at that time was Chandler, Arizona, I didn't. It was just like business as usual. Like there were nobody was boarding up their shops or anything. But on the flip side, I was just like, well, maybe they're just ignorant of the like, I had a genuine like a genuine lingering concern that something might happen, but I was pretty sure it wouldn't. And the night of the year 2000, I got wasted and woke up the next day and everything was fine. Turned on the TV and the soap operas were still on, and nobody ever mentioned it again. It was just like this huge fucking scary thing, and it was never like as soon as like the year 2000 happened and nothing happened. It was January 1st, 2000, and everybody's computers and cars were still working and planes were still flying and banks were still open for business. Nobody ever mentioned it again. Y2K, dude. Computers are counting up from January 1st, 1970, so if you set your time before that, it'll actually crash a phone. Can't properly explain it here because I have a limit, but it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, there is some truth behind like the date, the internal like clock being very central to the way computers work as a reference point and stuff. And yeah, I don't think you can do that to Macs, but PCs and Android platforms, I'm pretty sure you can fuck them up pretty royally by fucking with the date. Yeah, I just don't think Macs are susceptible to that because they're Unix based. But yeah, I've heard that about PCs. Paul, what do you think of the band Sonic Youth? They're my favorite band, and they were popular when Nirvana was. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I'm not a huge fan. You're right. They were not only popular when Nirvana was, but Kurt Cobain was a big fan. They toured together. Um, I just never really got into them, honestly. Not that I don't like them, just that not my cup of tea, I guess. Scared of the singularity, Paul? No. Were you talking about the technological singularity? Singularity? No. No, I don't think human beings will ever even get close to it. Speaking of which, the Sega Dreamcast's internal clock will reach its limit in 2085. Any attempt to add a year to the date will result in the year being shown as 1950. That's cool. Cool, dude. Well, if I'm still alive in 2085, you know, I'll buy a used old Dreamcast off of Disno Bay, and we'll test it. We'll see if it happens. You know, we'll do a Highdeology where we test it out, see if it becomes 1950. How would you recommend Elite Dangerous to someone who knows nothing about it? I mean, honestly, being honest about the game. It's hard. It doesn't hold your hand. It requires a lot of time to learn how to do it. There's a lot of functions on your ship that you're in direct control of that you need to know about in order to do what you're doing. It's complex. It's unforgiving. Like people that are attracted to that kind of game will be attracted to it and won't see that as a warning, and people that aren't will see it as a warning and stay the fuck away from it. Yeah, my beard, I mean, it might get a little longer than this, but my beard, I'll never have like a wizard's beard. I just don't have that type of hair, man. It's a niche game that you have to have a certain affiliate. Yeah, I think you meant to say affinity. But yeah, no, you have to be somebody who really likes like simulation style games. Damn it, Dinor, shut your fucking hole. It's just TJ and Chelsea. They live here. They're allowed to be here. Dinor, shut up. Come here. Hey. He's just not even listening to me. It's just not even like he's got me totally tuned out. Dinor, shut up. Hey, what up, Stevie? How's it hanging, my friend? Not bad. Just doing a little Highdeology stream. Ugh. What are you guys up to? Oh, the food? Cool. Uh, I'll flip my camera around so you guys aren't. It's alright. He won't go running. He might walk out there, but he ain't going nowhere. Sorry for interrupting. Oh, no, no worries, man. Let me help you guys, show you guys where it's all at.
I see you crazy doggy. Oh, you're the even crazier one.
Go. 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 Oof. All right. Anyway, the fam is here. Stevie and TJ and Scotty's mom are here to pick up a couple of bags of food that nobody in this house can eat any longer. All the carbs are being transported out of the house right now. And when they're done, we will be left with nothing but meats and cheeses. Delectable selection of meats and cheese. Everybody in this house is on the diet, man. We're all doing it. We're all doing it. Happy Friday. Well, happy Friday to you, too. Extra happy Friday to you if you're a Pessimist Productions patron. Because today's the Friday show. The Friday show. TJ will do some late night fast food in one day. You think so? I don't think so, man. Especially, like, I could show you guys. Maybe in a minute, I'll take you guys inside and show you what I cooked up. Some of you, it'll probably look disgusting, but it's a roast that I did in the crock pot with onions. I threw a couple of raw jalapenos in there. I threw a whole tomato in there, and I just let it cook fucking literally all night on low. I put the crock pot on low, and I just let it simmer in there. And I walked in there just now. Well, right. It's like fucking fell apart, dude. And it tastes really, really good. It's got this great, like, natural gravy that it's built up from all of the liquid that came out of the vegetables and the fat that rendered in the meat. And it's just like falls apart. Totally falls apart. Does keto really work? I skeptical. Well, I did keto back in interestingly enough, in around the year 2000. Back then it was called the Atkins diet, popularized by Dr. Atkins. Dinor, I'm fucking done with you, dude. Hey! Come here. Get inside. Inside and shut your mouth. I'm done. Go, 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 go. Fucking sick to death, dude. So tired of his barking bullshit. Just fucking tired of it, man. You don't understand, dude. You don't understand. Worse than G time, yeah. I'm terrible to my dog. Fucking idiot. Always gotta be barking. Like fucking. I almost forgave him for Stevie because I thought it was TJ and Chelsea pulling up. And I was like, oh, okay, it's Stevie. You know, whatever. You're not as familiar with him, so maybe bark is okay there. And then fucking 5 seconds later, they pull up and he just goes ape shit again. What a total piece of shit. I hate that Dinor. I hate that Dinor.
I have a brilliant idea.
What?
I'm gonna fucking go work at Starbucks and film myself being rude to customers and shit.
Oh, yeah?
Getting fired. See how long I can last being a total prick to everybody.
Okay.
Gonna get like the little hidden camera in my glasses and shit. You know, it's gonna be good.
Well, let me tell you how long you'll last. Literally, the first time you say something shitty to a customer, you'll probably be fired.
Shit. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it at Chelsea's store. She said I'd make it at least a week.
I don't know. It depends on how shitty you're going to be to customers.
Well, you know, I'm gonna have to kind of like make sure no management is watching when I'm doing certain stuff.
But you realize that for that week, you're also going to have to actually work, or else you'll be fired.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you're going to actually have to.
I'm gonna have to like ride a line. I'm not gonna be able to just be like a total fucking like yeah, you know. But
I mean, what do you mean ride a line?
yeah, my main goal is to treat the customers who are shitty like shit.
Okay.
And I know I'll be fired probably. I mean, like even if it's just like a day, I'll still probably get some good footage out of it.
Yeah.
But the only thing that would suck is I have to go through all the training and shit,
Yep.
which would be boring.
Yeah, it'd be like a week or two before you ever had an interaction with a customer.
So I'd have to devote myself to that. I can do it at other places too. I go to Taco Bell and shit. You know, wherever.
Well,
Work
just
a bunch of menial jobs, get fired from them intentionally, film the whole process, put it out there as entertainment for the masses.
I think you'd be immediately sued by the Starbucks Corporation for filming.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
I consider it like corporate espionage or something.
Oh yeah. You'd be immediately sued.
That would just bring more attention to my fucking shit, though.
Bring more attention to what? The fact that you'd be going broke? because of your legal fees, defending yourself against a life-ruining corporate lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck.
Dude, it's gonna be classic. Don't worry about it.
All right.
It's gonna be the funniest shit ever. I'll just countersue Starbucks for being shitty. Starbucks, you suck. Suing you for sucking.
Oh, I didn't realize you.
Countersue.
I didn't realize you could countersue. Why am I crushing his dreams? I'm not crushing his dreams. He was never gonna do this in the first place.
I'm doing it, Paul.
You ain't doing it.
You just wait. You'll see.
Dude, I will fucking take my shoe off and eat it with no mustard. If this ever fucking comes to fruition. There is one major barrier to this ever fucking happening, and that is TJ's gonna have to go work and learn how to do a menial job before he gets to help customers. And there's no way, dude. There's no way. Dude, you tried a menial job one time and you dumped somebody's.
That's my point. Imagine if that had been on film.
You'd be sued by IHOP or whatever the fuck.
Probably by the guy too.
And by the dude, yeah. It would be fucking pretty classic, though. I gotta say. Talking about with your experience with the keto diet. Oh, yeah. In 2000, I did it. It was called the Atkins diet at that time. I ate nothing but like cheeses and meats and vegetables and shit, and I lost close to 50 pounds just doing that. No exercise, no nothing. I lost 50 pounds in about 3 months or 4 months of doing it. I think that's about as long as I did it, was about 4 months, and I lost 50 pounds. So,
Then comes the fun part. Taking it back.
yeah. Yep, then you're like, oh man, I look better, I feel better, my clothes fit better. Time to go out on the town and get a big fucking meal. You should get a terrible job on purpose just to do it for a month, knowing you will quit after that. Something really terrible, though, like the guy who jerks the pigs off at farms or something.
Why does there need to be a guy that jerks the pigs off?
I mean, I guess if they're breeding pigs, they probably just, I mean, they do that with bulls and shit. And horses.
Does that?
I mean, not really. They have implements that the farmer, like with horses and shit. Like if they're collecting a stallion's sperm or whatever, there's like a thing for the horse to mount, but it's just like a big wooden block, and then there's like this sleeve that the farmer holds, and there's a hole in the block that the fucking horse fucks, and the farmer just holds the sleeve. Pretty gross.
Jerk off the horse.
Paul, answer some fucking questions, will you? No. Eat a dick.
I told you, me and Paul have very different styles when it comes to Highdeology. Paul barely pays attention to the chat, and when he does, he gets really pissed.
Yeah.
And I pay close attention to the chat, but I'm just completely irritable throughout.
Yeah.
But I never get to that level with Paul where I'm like, God damn you fucking...
Yeah, I try and avert my eyes from you guys as much as possible, because usually everything that you say pisses me off. No, I'm kidding. I do my best, but
What do you think about the no effects thing?
what about it?
Heard about it? No, they were doing a show. Hey, Mom. They were doing a show, and they talked about the Las Vegas shooting, and they're like, at least it was a bunch of country fans and not like some punk rock fans. And then everyone was all like, their comments were inappropriate and all this. I'm like, are they supposed to be like punk rock? I mean, are they supposed to be safe?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's just retarded. Like, I don't know. I just can't wait for the giant backlash to all this puritanical fucking nonsense, language policing bullshit that's going on right now. Like, I can't wait.
It's getting worse and worse. Shit I could have got away with a year ago. Now I'm getting shit for it.
Get down. I don't want this. Go on. I'm mad at you right now. Take that off and play by yourself. Barking piece of shit. A battle between governors. Who's more badass, Lilburn Boggs or Arnold Schwarzenegger? I mean, by the time Arnold Schwarzenegger got elected to governor, he was already kind of old and paunchy and shit. Lilburn Boggs was Lilburn Boggs would have fucked up Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude. Especially at the time he was governor. Like, nobody can handle Lilburn, dude. Oh, TJ. You should go taste some of that roast, dude.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
getting ready?
it's ready. I shredded it up about half an hour ago and it's just sitting there on warm, so. But dude, it's fucking really good. Super tender, super flavorful.
I'm looking forward. I'm not gonna have it after the show. Before.
Oh.
Right after, I guess. I'm gonna try a fucking bite and see what.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna show you guys the roast too, so I'll take this in and show you the roast. Go. Inside. Yeah, that's a hippie thing, dude. Yeah, I don't know if it's bright enough in this kitchen. Well, hold on. I can turn on other lights, I think.
That's the outside.
Oh, that's the outside one. This is the other light. Light, light, light.
There you go. You can definitely see it now.
Yeah.
Yes, can you show this?
Wow.
I told you, dude.
That's fucking good.
So here's the roast that I started last night. In the crock pot, you can see some tomatoes in there. There's a
Man, it's so
jalapeno.
tender, dude.
Oh, I know, it just falls apart, man.
Oh.
Like, look. It's just like,
Have you tried his roast? No, have a bite, dude. It's pretty good. Pretty legit.
Paul started it last night. And was
Hey,
like,
Mom, come try this roast.
mmm,
"Get out of
that's so good. Oh, help yourself there, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, have a little bite. Good.
that's a no carb roast right there. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat a bowl of that before the show.
Potatoes if you want.
I think I'm definitely gonna eat a bowl of that before the show. Yup, yup, yup. Paul's ego knows how to cook meat. I can handle my meat. Here, look at the leaves for a second. I'll be right back. You guys are so jealous, dude. Look at this bowl. Look at this bowl. Look at this bowl of stew I'm about to fucking dig into. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at it. That's a jalapeno there that I threw in. I threw in a couple of those for me. Some onion, some stewed tomato, plenty of that tender, tender meat. Mmm. The jealousy, the jealousy. All carbs? What are you talking about, dude? It's all meat. I love tender meat. Dinor, go on. Begging ass. I don't even know why I have you out here with me again. I'm so pissed at you. Sick of your shit today, boy. Mm-mm-mm. I'm a soy boy for eating stew? Okay. Like, how is this soy boy material here? This is like literally just a piece of meat stewed in its own juices overnight. Like, I don't even understand, man. Paul, you're acting like Brett. You eat on video, disappear from your stream. All that's left is for you to accuse somebody of pedophilia. Okay. Let me know if you're tired of me acting like Brett. Make one more comment, and I'll make sure that you never have to see me do it again. I'm happy to help. I'm always happy to oblige. Failing that, though, shut the fuck up. It is beef stew. Tender, delicious beef. Oh, the meat. The meat is tender. See how this, oh man, that's so good. I want a little piece of this stewed jalapeno. Just cooked all the way down, dude. So good. Mmm. It's every day, bro. Fuck. Why is that song in my head? I used one of the naughty little tomatinos from last night. Remember the tomatinos from the advertisement last night? One of them went in. I should buy you a new backpack. Why? Why should I buy you a goddamn thing? Hmm? Oh, yeah. You can taste the innocence in this. The tomato character is so unfunny. It's cringe. Man, are you this big of a crybaby elsewhere in your life, or do you reserve that just for me? Like, when I'm not streaming, are you whining to your mom or your teachers or... Holy fuck, man. Yeah, cringe kids. Gotta love the cringe kids. Oh my god, cringe. Paul's ego's eating stew, man. Cringe, dude. Senor Tomat, it's cringe, man. Just stop it, bro.
Just stop it, bro. Cringe, bro.
Why don't you go fuck yourself? What's tonight's DFF on? It's on. If you were a patron, you could hear that. If you weren't, well, you didn't.
Cringe, bro. Cringe, man. Oh my god. Cringe, 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 cringity cringe.
Salvador, stop. In times of cringe. New Ghost album came out today.
Cringe. Ghost. Cringe, dude. Oh my god, is that those fags that like paint their faces up and wear masks and shit, sing about the devil? Cringe. Cringe, dude.
Take care, Paul.
Oh, see you, buddy.
See ya.
Have a good one. Elbow bump.
I mean, the picture.
Oh man, dude. Oh, dude, that broth that the meat's in too. Oh, just drink a cup of that for dinner every day.
Get this cover of Pet Shop Boys. It's a sin. It's fucking way better than the original.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't know that their album came out today, so
I'm so glad that Kim got all that shit.
yeah. The temptation is gone.
I kept getting tempted, especially those little granola bars on
I
there. I
know.
was like, God, let me just open that and eat it. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean,
24 grams for one bar.
you know.
That's a whole day's worth. Now it's Stevie's temptation.
Yeah, now it's up to him. Poor guy.
He said he was doing really good on his diet.
Oh, that's good.
But he can't be out in the heat because he'll pass out immediately.
I'm already regretting mine, man. I'm just like, bread.
Really?
I'm not craving bread at all.
I want bread so fucking bad.
I want sweets really bad.
Yeah, like that's the shit I'm gonna miss is like
I dreamed
ice
about a
cream and
donut.
donuts. Yeah.
I'm not even, see, like, that stuff, yeah, I want it. But more, I just want bread.
Like for me, bread is just like the vehicle to deliver the meat and cheese into my mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need it.
I need it.
Nah.
I need that vehicle. 'Cause I don't have, what's the other vehicle? There's no other
A
vehicle.
fork. Just make a sandwich. Put everything on the sandwich that you would normally put, but leave off the bread. Get a fork and eat it and tell me it's not good.
It is
It's fine. It's good.
Lay down some turkey, lay down some cheese, put some fucking mayo and mustard on that shit, slice a tomato.
Bread.
It's fine. You'll get over it.
Mm.
Probably. Well, there is one sweet that keeps calling out to me, too. 'Cause it's something I intended to have before I started, but I never got around to it. I just wanted a chocolate shake. But
Yeah.
never got
I
to
wanted some cheesecake. Apparently there's keto cheesecake. It's probably not great.
Keto
but
cake.
It exists.
it exists. It is a thing.
Paul, how many hours a day do you spend not clutching that vape for dear life? Most of the day. The only time that I'm not clutching it is when I need my finger to ban whiny bitches like you forever from my chat. So right there, I actually put my vape down to ban your faggoty ass, and now I picked it back up.
You know what that was, Paul?
What?
Cringe.
Cringe.
Cringe, Paul.
Cringe,
The way you say cringe, I'll cringe. That's cringe.
Cringe.
Paul. Chelsea. Cringe. Cringe.
I'm cringing.
Yeah, dude, I'm out for blood today. I'm not putting up with none of this bullshit. Go away. Quit. No. 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 Go on.
Come on. Bring it your toy. Dino, get your toy. No? Alright.
It's just another one of those words the internet is sapped of meaning.
Come on, son.
Cringe. Yeah.
Because, I mean, if these people really cringe as much as they say cringe, then there's just some cringy motherfuckers.
They're just walking around cringing all day at everything.
See the way that leaf fell off that tree? Ugh, cringe. Cringe.
Just like, and you know, like, and here's the fucking most infuriating thing about cringe. You know that the more a person uses the term and cringes at shit publicly, that if you could turn on their webcam and see a picture of them, it's proportionate to how fucking cringy they are. I can almost guarantee it. The people that say cringe over and over and over again constantly as part of their fucking, like, discourse with humanity, if you could fucking look at a picture of them, you would cringe harder than fucking you've ever cringed. They're the walking embodiment of what they purport to hate. The cringiest, basement-dwellingest, palest, you know, sunken eyes, neck beardy, you know, fistful of their lotion from rubbing their dick all day. You know, poster of like Lincoln Park behind them over their shoulder or some shit. I'm just saying, like, yeah, egghead. You know, egghead. Probably before we called him out on his cringe was probably a dude that spent most of his time going, cringe. And then he became the embodiment of it.
Egghead really was cringe for some of
Oh, yeah. Like that, he's cringe. He's cringe. Like, that's what cringe should be. Egghead is the template for cringe.
Gee willikers, guys!
Right. It's like nothing I could ever do. I could pull my cock and balls out right now and do a little dance going fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dee, and it wouldn't even approach the level of cringe that comes out of him just having a conversation. That's the difference, you see.
No different in real life, by the way.
See, a lot of people look at that, they recognize the cringe, and they want to paint that onto other people, but you just can't. You're either cringy or you're not. Dinor, fetch is over.
He's so cringy that he fucking...
Get...
He came to our fucking meetup, flew all the way there, then left after like 30 minutes or whatever the fuck. Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go early plane catch.
It's a long flight tomorrow.
Like, fuck your long flight, bitch.
So stupid.
There's a different, I mean, like, you know, if you fly all the way to do something, you fucking do it. Especially when you get it on other people's dime. What's this?
And it disappeared.
Probably just,
But you guys paid for it.
just didn't get loaded in the car, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's probably just sitting at the fucking grocery store.
Rotting in my parking lot.
Oh, just put it back.
Yeah.
Double selling.
Well, since we paid for a phantom jug of milk, the girls get to pay for a non-phantom jug of milk.
Phantom jug, phantom jug.
They're very fond of losing things that they've paid for with our money that they have custody over.
It's like a hobby of theirs.
Yeah. It's becoming a pastime in this house, I think.
Remember that stuff you bought? Well, we lost it.
Don't look at me. I don't know where it is.
Where could it be now? We don't know. Don't look at us.
Shrug. Such a woman thing. Such a female thing to do. Your money? You think you own them? No, but I own the money that they spent on the groceries. That came out of my pocket. And TJ's pocket.
Better than the time they lost the $200 worth of legal tobacco.
Yeah, that was great. That was a fantastic little interlude.
And then we're mad at us for
Yeah,
inquiring as to where it was.
yeah. I got in a fight with my girlfriend for inquiring where she put some merchandise that she purchased that I never had custody over, and I was the asshole for asking where it was and being angry that nobody seemed to know where it was. Relationships.
Hey, where's that $200 worth of, stuff you bought that we bought? No, thought it was just
I don't know. Last time I saw it, it was over there. Yeah, well, it's not there now, and I never took it, and neither did TJ. So, can you go look for it? Fine. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. Well, love the sigh, dude. It's all right. I do it too. I do a lot of sighing, so I can't really complain.
Yeah, Paul's like the sign master. Like if we're watching something and Paul's not into it, I always know.
Because I'm sighing over it. I'm just like,
Yeah, like if we go to like when we were in Civil War, I remember I'm sitting there like I ain't enjoying this at all. I wonder if Paul is, and then he's like,
nope.
he ain't liking this either.
The sigh master. No, it's all right.
That was just, that was like, it's weird because Civil War and Rogue One were both really popular, well-received movies, and we both went with large groups of people, and no one in our group liked them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad that no one defended those.
Yeah, nobody that we went and saw it with anyway
That's what I'm saying.
found anything worth a shit about them. So
Yeah, because I figured maybe the girls, because they're not as cynical, jaded towards film. They haven't seen every movie in existence.
yeah,
I mean, from like 1980 to 1999, I've seen pretty much every fucking movie that was ever made, with like a few exceptions.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Every movie of note, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like every main, like
Right.
obviously there was like some art house shit and stuff that I missed and some obscure nonsense. But I mean, every major movie made in those 2 decades, I pretty much know, with a few exceptions.
You guys have surrounded yourself by yes men.
No, I don't think so.
Like, you have any idea how much I argue with people that are in my life? Damn near constantly. I'm pretty bad at fucking picking yes men, if that's the fucking case. I've got a bunch of yes men who think that the word yes is pronounced no, or wait a minute, or maybe we should try this.
I'm definitely used to being disagreed with.
Better decade, 80s or the 90s?
For movies or just in general?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just asking in general.
Let's see. I think movies were better in the 80s, but I think music was better in the 90s. But I like 80s music too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me because I grew up during both of those decades. I was born in 1980. Became a teenager in 1993. So I don't know. I like them both. It's hard for me. I don't feel like I should have to pick. I like the 80s and the 90s. I think they were both great.
2000s.
Oh yeah, the millennium. That was the real Y2K scare that ended up happening. The computers were fine, but the people went to shit. The culture went to shit. The year 2000 was like the death of good music, the death of good movies. Bring on the schlock. Bring on the boring nonsense.
We need another Renaissance stat.
Yeah.
Stat. Give us something good. Please. I mean, now it's like, you occasionally hear a good song.
Dude, we gotta rent a Lamborghini and shoot our fucking Lil videos, dude.
What you gonna be?
Lil Salt.
Little salt?
Yeah.
Be like Lil Wayne or something.
Lil Wang. I like it. Let's rent a Lambo. Holy shit. Can a mod, because I don't want to fucking waste the time, can you never mind, I'll just do it. Fucking Darwin Fluby is just miserable in here. So let's help him find something else to watch. Never seen a man type boring more times in a row.
Boring.
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 No content. Zay. Boring. It's like, what are you still doing here then? Change the channel, fuckface.
Apparently, you don't understand the concept of Highdeology either.
No, they really don't. Well, he doesn't anyway.
I'll even let him get away with one or two borings or a few Z's.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I let him slide. I watched a couple of them go by, and I was like, all right, well, you've made your fucking opinion known. Hopefully, now you've moved on to find something that isn't boring, a Fortnite stream or something. And the next time he did it, it's over for him. Like, it's like, let me help you. I feel like I'm doing him a service, honestly. He's bored as fuck.
Save him from himself.
What is the most you or TJ have lost at the titty club? I don't spend a lot of money at fucking strip clubs. I'm not a retard.
Yeah, neither do I.
I mean, I guess probably the most recent time I went to a strip club was after the New Orleans meetup.
At a fucking casino.
I bought Ashley a private lap dance with a stripper that she thought was hot. So whatever that cost was probably the most I've ever spent in a strip club.
Yeah, I think I spent like $400 in a strip club once.
Yeah, no.
I wished I had it back.
Yeah, no. I don't think I've ever spent $400 in a strip club.
Probably the most I've lost at a single night at a casino is probably $1,000. Maybe 700, 800, something like that.
Yeah, I think I've lost 500 at a casino. I think the most I ever took to a casino with the intent of spending it all was 500, and I lost every bit of it.
My general rule for casinos is I take out $500 and I either double it and leave, or it's gone and I leave. And that's pretty much my rule.
Yeah.
Sometimes I bend it if I'm feeling particularly gambly, but it's been a while. Haven't really had a lot of excess cash lately. Trying to rebuild. Obviously, when you walk away from a fucking successful podcast, you know, finances get a little rough for a while.
Yeah. No shit. Paul, are you partial to the classic Greek plays by Aristophanes? Not really, no. I've read them. Read some Greek plays, some tragedies, some comedies, but I'm not a huge fan of Greek theater. I think theater was really born in earnest when Shakespeare started writing. Do you believe that this year will suck more or less than last year for you? I can't imagine this year sucking more than last year did, so I'm going to go with less. But I'm probably wrong about that.
Never know. Life will throw you a curveball. I'm gonna go set up tonight's show.
Okie doke. Can you print out the thing I shared with you? I'm going to use it as kind of like a guide.
Sure.
Honestly, I haven't watched EP since the split up. I just lost interest. Okay. Why are you announcing that in my stream, though? Mind if I ask that? Your answer will determine whether or not you get to fucking stay here. I'm on a roll today. So, If the reason you brought that up was to try and sow fucking discord or get me to talk shit or whatever, then you're fucking out of here. And if your excuse sucks, then you're out of here. And if you were just seeking attention, then you're fucking out of here. If you've got a good reason for bringing that up, if it was a segue that I missed, then you can explain it to me. But if not, I'm gonna ban your fucking ass and anybody else that does what you just did. Capiche? I'm waiting, Nicola. I'm giving you about 15 more fucking seconds. And if you don't fucking give me an answer in 15 seconds, I'm going to assume that I'm correct about you and your fucking faggoty ass is going to be banned forever. Come on. Free speech advocate, Paul. My fucking platform is not yours. This is a platform for my free speech, not yours. You're my guest here, bitch. All right, Nicola. See you later. Let me just scroll back up. Find your stupid bullshit. Quit your goddamn fucking DP trolling in here. Everybody else is on notice. I don't want to hear about that fucking show. I got nothing to say about it. Not interested in talking shit about it or listening to you talk shit about it. I thought that that was a pretty explicit thing, considering the amount of people that I've fuck canned for it in the past, but guess we need to, every once in a while, somebody needs to be made an example of, so just take it as a notice. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Gone, but already forgotten. Howdy, y'all. Aquaba, y'all. Yeah. I love the free speech bullshit. I love the people that don't understand my very easy to understand position on free speech. I am a total advocate for free speech. And when I say free speech, how I define it is this: everybody's got the right to say whatever the fuck they want. Everybody's got the right to stand in their house or stand on the street corner on a soapbox and say whatever the fuck they want. Freedom of speech has nothing to do with you being entitled to a platform. Freedom of speech has nothing to do with you being entitled to a megaphone. Freedom of speech only covers your ability to say whatever the fuck you want. And I will I'm a big advocate of freedom of speech. So, you know, the idiots that always cry, "Oh, Paul hates freedom of speech," when I ban some stupid fuck out of this channel, I ain't stopping that stupid fuck from being a stupid fuck. He can fucking leave his dingy ass bedroom and grab, you know, a fucking soapbox out of the laundry room. Go stand on the street corner adjacent to his mom's house and talk shit all fucking day long. His freedom of speech was never infringed by his banning. What is an actual soapbox? I think it used to be like a box that like bars of dish soap or bags of dish soap used to come in, that people, you know, like a little crate, a milk crate or some shit. People used to flip over and stand on and give public speeches. This shit again? Sorry, man. Let me go ahead and put you in a timeout, and that should give you time to go find something else to watch without bitching about what you're watching right now. If you come back in 300 seconds and you're still bitching, I'll take care of it for you. Wow. Look how desperate you are to be banned. I'm going to actually let you fucking hang around. See, I only ban the people that don't want to be banned. When you come in and you're spamming bullshit, I'm just going to let you stay and be fucking miserable. Thanks for creating the account. Welcome to Highdeology. Stupid fucks. I'll let one of my fucking mods handle you as they see fit. I thought you fed the trolls, Paul. Oh, I do. I'm feeding them right now. What do you think I'm doing? We spent the last 10 minutes talking about trolls. I'm a big proponent of feeding the trolls. How do you think future generations might view the 2010s? Probably the same way that the 2010s viewed the 2000s and the 2000s viewed the 90s. Most generations look back with a sense of disdain at the generations that preceded them. You know, it's that whole human progress meme. Every generation feels like the generation that came before was backwards in some way, and that they've moved past that. Oh, PJ. Tell me how you really feel, though. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Like I said, yeah, PJ is kind of like he does. He wants me to cuck him. He's like, "Oh, daddy, please. Please hit me with your fucking finger. Please ban me. Notice me, daddy. Notice me. What can I say, man? What's Paul been bitching about? Oh yeah, earlier some guy said some shit about DP, so I'm just gonna DP, please, daddy. DP better. DP better than boring DFF, please, daddy. Please, daddy. Give me a block. Notice me. Validate my existence. DP better. DP better. Salty cringe. Salty cringe. Boring loser. ZZZ. DP better. DP better. Please. DP better. Paulzigo. DP better. DP better. DFF boy. DFF boy. Paulzigo. Please. Please. DP better. Triggered fat. Salty. Cringe loser. DP better. Please. Please ban me. DP better. DP better. Salty. Salty cringe. Salty loser. Salty cringe fat. Stupid. Irrelevant. Z. DP better. DP better. I'm overdoing it. Thanks for the advice. See you later. Man, you think eventually the fucking message would get through? See that? That's a ban. That's a person that I ban. DP better. DP better. They know the message, but they like to push and pull and poke. That's fine. I like to be provoked. Obviously, it's why I do these shows. It brings me great joy to ban a stupid fucking idiot out of my chat that didn't see it coming. Some idiot that made some stupid comment like, move on, man, you're taking too long. It's just like, do you not understand that I'm paying attention to this fucking chat? See ya! I love it. I take great fucking pleasure in it. AUTISM. Autism. Autism, 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 autism. DP is so much better, and you can't accept you all made a mistake, even though you're now making way more money. Blah, 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 blah. Hashtag DP beta. Citation fucking needed. This is the worst stream I have ever seen. Nothing but cringy, salty neckbeard. Thanks. Solo was good, huh? Man, like, anytime somebody talks about Solo, it's like 50-50. They're either saying, yeah, it was pretty good, or, man, it fucking sucked. I don't know. I'll see it when it comes out on VOD. DP better. Fat, salty, old, cringy neckbeard. Cringe. ZZ. DP better. DP better. DP better. I want some Game of Thrones style Star Wars with gritty themes. You're not gonna get it. Disney now owns Star Wars. You're not gonna get it. You're never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. George Costanza, I banned you once and I made you change the first letter of your name from G to J, so now you're Jorge Costanza. Okay? If you want to be like Jorge fucking Costanza, keep it up. Keep it up, Costanza. Thoughts on G.G. Allen? I don't know, man. But we're not talking about anything about G.G. Allen, and then you just want me to segue into talking about what my thoughts are on G.G. Allen. Thoughts? It's chat, man. It's fucking chat. Thoughts? Shoot, get out of here, flies. Dude, Newman did nothing wrong. He was an honest mailman. There you go. How's that? Newman was constantly persecuted by Jerry and Kramer and everybody else on that show. He's just trying to make a buck. You ever consider streaming multiplayer RP games like GTA RP? Not really, no. Video game streams are a very infrequent thing for me because I enjoy playing video games on my own and not having this, as you see, scrolling by while I'm playing it. I have this scrolling by for most of my life. So most of the time I spend playing video games is time I spend by myself. And every once in a while I stream a game or something. Make a private stream on Patreon so there are less retards, but then it would be less entertaining. I mean, I do private Patreon Highdeologies and stuff, so that's part of what I do, and those are always fun, but, you know, it's always, the Highdeology is always at its purest when the tism in the chat is incredibly strong, and that constant battle is going on. What helped you get past the pain of your divorce? I could use the advice. Just time. Time heals all wounds, etc., right? I mean, that's honestly what it was. You just gotta You got to go through the shit. Paul, you don't get my YouTube Red money since you banned my main account. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me go unban George Costanza. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Go prep for the show tonight. Become a patron so you can watch it. See you guys later. Bye.